And we're back. It's me, Marshall Malone. I'm back here again for another live stream demonstration of Surge VST. If you were on the stream earlier, which you probably weren't, you probably saw me play the keyboard and demonstrate some music without hearing it. So yeah, it's me live streaming. Yeah, so I totally screwed up the stream before. It seems to be a trend on this channel that I turn my fan off. That I start streaming on this channel, and it's because of the type of live streaming I'm doing on this channel and involves audio, and so I'm using a specific software that's competing with another one, so I've had all kinds of glitches, but I think I have it figured out. Anyways, let's get into it. Today, as I mentioned earlier, this is about Surge VST. I actually found this a month ago. I might have seen it before. It's been out for a while, but because I used Omnisphere and Massive and so many other like Nexus and more mainstream paid products for so long, for the last 10 years at least, I haven't really explored outside of that realm because of those did so much. But now I'm trying to find free solutions for making music. And I think I've found quite possibly the best thing I've ever seen. So I'm going to jump into it. So right here, you see my little screen. All right, so I've got my keyboard set up. I'm going to pull up Surge. The song that you heard was made with a combination. Oh man, I need to shrink that down. It's taking up way too much space. Let's go down. Let's go down to 100%, where it's supposed to be. All right, so a lot of things going on here. As you can see, there's tons of factory presets, which I absolutely love. But as you get in there and start playing around, you'll realize a lot of them sound they sound the same, and quality, I would say, comparing it to Omnisphere, it's like a 7 out of 10, where Omnisphere is like a 9.5 out of 10. I always have to leave room for improvement. Omnisphere just it's on a different level in terms of sound quality. But this is I almost want to give it an 8.5. I said 7, but really it's like an 8.5 out of 10, specifically because it's free. I was blown away, and I played with this last night and decided to put together a beat to kind of play around with the leads, because I love playing leads. I'm not a keyboardist. I've been playing for a really long time, but I never got lessons, and kind of learned scales and basic things like that. But that's what I'm going to do today, just kind of show you. Before we play with the beat, I'm just going to play the keyboard. Now, you hear that long delay and reverb. I added some effects. So just to show you without the effects and the compressor, here it is. Still pretty good, but I add some compression and some, like I said, reverb, and I feel like it gives it a little bit better sound. Anyways. So I'm going to hit that track again, and just kind of play with it. I was able to create some really cool sounds last night that I want to share. I've assigned knobs, assigned some knob, like these things right here. So right here, let's see. I've got cutoff assigned to CC14, resonance on this assigned to CC18. This is also on CC14, which is essentially this knob, this K1 knob on my board. As you can see, I just moved it. Let's see. Cutoff needs to be a little bit lower. And I'll show you what that does later, specifically with this particular patch 001. I made some really cool stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. Keep in mind, I'm not a professional, so this is just me messing around. Anyways, I really love when you put that resonance up on this filter or on this particular patch. Take that resonance up and play with the cutoff. Anyways, I messed up. But yeah, that sound, this particular one right here, where the sound just reminds me. Let me move my mic over here so you can hear as I talk. It sounds like Linkin Park sounds to me. So I wouldn't be surprised if they used a lot of the same. I mean, it's classic. I mean, I don't know the perfect, like, the right terminology, because like I said, I'm not a musician. I'm kind of like a hobbyist that has been fortunate to be exposed to this stuff at a very young age. So yeah, I really wish I had gotten more into it at a younger age, but I don't want to stray away from what we're here to talk about, which is Surge. I tend to do that, to go off on tangents. Let's try a couple different presets, why don't we? So this one is sheep clothing MW, which is modulation wheel. Just opens it up. Yeah, kind of cool. Let's try some of these brass instruments. Pretty basic. Buggy brass. No, thank you. Pretty cool. Let's try some of these pads. Alias pornography. Okay. Reminds me a lot of the Crystal VST from back in the day. A lot more full sounding though. Let's look at some of the sequences. Sync ARP. I want to try that with this track. Used to be really into ARPs back in the day. ARPs were just like a lot of fun. I made a lot of techno music and stuff like that. So splits. So it looks like splits are probably just assigning two different sounds on one end of the board. So down here's probably a, yeah. That's pretty cool. I used to have a lot of fun with those too. Nexus had a lot of splits that I used back in the day, just kind of doing that very thing. Just polysynths, sequences, plucks, winds, dreamy flute. Anyways, you get the idea. Where am I at? 13 minutes. You know, I'll show you how to download this. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's very easy. Go to the Surge website, surge-synthesizer.github.io. Download page directly on the home page. I've got a manual, about section, all that good stuff. I think this is just a one-page site. There's a cool video that I would show, but this is an instrument. This is actually specifically made for this particular VST. It's pretty cool, but I suggest you just watch it because I don't want to sit here and show you a video in a video. But it's essentially a pressure-based, pitch-based instrument, and it's pretty awesome. Will I buy it? Probably not. I have enough knobs and stuff on here that I can figure out how to manipulate, that I can do cool enough stuff. But maybe, I don't know, maybe in the future I will. Yeah, so yeah, just go here, download it, and have fun. Make sure I'm using the Acid Music Studio, which I did a live stream. I'll leave a link for that also. The live stream video, a lot of people have been watching it considerably for this channel. I don't get a lot of traffic. I need to go more in depth on that software and kind of how I use it. The only reason I'm using it now is because I guess for this channel, I'll just keep using the same thing. But as you can see down here, I've got Reaper that I use quite frequently. But anyways, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give Surge a total overall score of 9 out of 10. And I never give it a 10 out of 10 on anything I review, really, because there's always room for improvement. But really, I want to give it a 10 because it's free. I mean, it is free and it's not collecting any information as far as I know. Like, I don't really know what the catch is. Maybe this is a way to get people to buy the instrument. I don't really know what the. I mean, open source to me is just amazing. The amount of work people put into something to develop something like this, it's selfless and allows me to make videos like this, which I don't make money off of yet. But anyways, I don't know why I'm going off on that tangent. I recommend it to anybody that is on a budget. I'm going to try to challenge myself to make a song completely out of this synth. So multiple instances of this synth. Right now I'm using it twice. I just threw this together real quick, this little melody and bass line. But I'm pretty sure I could use it. I'll have to get away from using these drum loops, which they save a lot of time, but I'm pretty sure there's percussion on here. So yeah, there's a bunch of percussion, and obviously I can download the additional content, which will probably have more presets and things that people have made in the open source community. Anyways, it's just a basic demo of Surge VST. Totally recommend it. Go ahead and get it. I'm going to put that link in the description below. Excuse me. Coronavirus. No. Yeah, make sure to subscribe to this channel because I'm going to keep making videos like this in the future. I think I might. There's a couple things I want to do in terms of live streaming, challenging myself to create a song on the spot, live stream, like just fresh, just sitting down and creating something. And also creating maybe a remix, like a video remix, and kind of doing a tutorial live showing how I do it without preparing, just kind of just jumping into it, which can be a challenge. So look out for that in the near future sometime, hopefully. I really like the live streaming. It's I've got a lot of practice to get more comfortable with just talking on camera, but this is easier for me because it saves a lot of time. It's 11 p.m. almost, and I can go to bed now. So that's great. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time and all that good stuff.